This is Berneray Harbour. Again, the water's crystal clear. That boat looks like it's just floating mid-air. A nice yacht. Not a very big harbour, but obviously big enough for the fishing boats from the island. And again, a lot of lobster pots over there, so that's obviously their main catch. Just coming to the other side. There's the harbour entrance there.
Nice thatch, isn't it?
It is. And again, weighted down. That's nice.
That's like a cottage you'd draw, isn't it, as a kid?
Yeah.
Eggs for sale in shed. A bit more built up, isn't it?
It is. I think this is the main community on the island.
Yes. That was just a mirror, was it? Both lights on. Some more thatches over there. Shoreline. So as we're driving along, I'll tell you a little bit more. So Berneray is located in the Sound of Harris, just north of North Uist, and historically it is part of South Harris. It's got a very large population. No wonder everyone's friendly you've spoken to so far. Population of approximately 130. And they form a strong and very welcoming community. You just spoke to a couple of people,
Yes,
found that, haven't you?
yeah. Just wandering around the harbour, people were saying hello.
Landmarks, it's known for its stunning West Beach, the highest point, and Bove Hill. It's rich in wildlife, including seals, otters, and various bird species. And Berneray has a rich history with evidence of past settlement and a significant population decline due to factors like the kelp trade collapse and potato famine. So what do people come to Berneray for? Hiking, bird watching, wildlife spotting, and just exploring the local culture and popular activities. It's classed as a gateway to exploring the Outer Hebrides. Its central location makes it a convenient base for exploring the surrounding islands. It's a haven for nature lovers with diverse landscapes and a rich variety of wildlife. And it's a great place to simply enjoy the outdoors.
Somebody thought with the bus.
They did, didn't she? Stuck her arm out waiting for us, didn't she?
This is the East Beach.
So there's a said about the vibrant community, and they really uphold their sense of history and tradition. We're very proud of it.
You just park up and sleep over by the look of it.
Yes. Nab's snorting away, says I can still smell the sea, you know. So it's no wonder I said it was a little bit built up there. That's, like you said, the main community and probably most, well, all the population, but more or less. There's only a few outlying houses, aren't there? But we wanted to come on to Berneray just to tick off another island.
I don't think we'll be here long.
No.
Look at that sea. And just, I don't know whether you see it in the going into the mist, the ferry.
Over in the distance straight ahead, there is a bit of sea mist.
Yes. Heat haze.
Totally different landscape again from
The other.
what we've left.
Yes.
Some seals just out there, and this is a yes, it is a seal viewing point. It says there are 2 species of seal seen around Berneray: the grey seal and the common or harbour seal. The seals most frequently seen from this viewing point are common seals.
Stay there.
Scotland has more than 90% of the UK population and 40% of the world population of grey seals. It also has nearly 90% of the UK population of common seals. From here, it's common to see up to 30 seals swimming in the sheltered water of Bays Loch or on the reefs. You'll not see them clearly on this from this camera, but we've taken a few photographs, so if there's any decent ones, Keith will do his magic and insert them now. If there's no decent ones, he won't insert them. But they were performing a bit, weren't they?
They were dancing a bit. One's wiggling its tail now.
Yeah.
There's others in the bay somewhere. We keep seeing heads pop up.
Yeah. So our house there's got a perfect area for viewing the seals. A bit of information that you'll probably think you're not bothered about knowing is the fact that one of my favourite singers, or one of our favourite singers really, is Fish. Real name is Derek Dick. He was the lead singer of Marillion before he went solo, and he retired from music last year, retired from making music, retired from touring, and he's now retired onto Berneray. Bought a croft. When he lived on the mainland of Scotland, he had a small holding, but he decided that he wanted to leave that and move on to Berneray, so he's bought a croft and he's spending his time crofting on the island. Been lovely to bump into him. I'm sure we won't. We've seen him a few times live, haven't we?
We have.
So if you don't know his music, check him out. One of his really good albums is called Vigil in a Wilderness of Mirrors. He's got a few good albums, a lot of good albums. Well, that was his first solo album. The Coralbox is now open.
Do you want to go and have a look?
Yes, let's go and have a look. Heard a lot about the Coralbox. There's a lady who owns this. She's also a photographer, and I think she sells her own calendars. So we'll go and have a look.
Going on again. So they sent me up for a scan to see how bad and
Hello.
where.
Hello. I messaged you the other week to say we're coming.
Yeah.
Yes, hi. You
How
all
are
right?
you?
So, fine, thank you. And you take your own photographs, don't you? And
Yeah. For the
sell them
nice weather and the altars and the beaches. And...
well, you're getting lovely weather at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
So are you.
well, yes, we are. Can't complain. So how long have you been open?
This will be the 10th year of Coralbox. But
Right.
there was tabletops and a wee caravan before that, and
Yeah.
then this is what got built in 2017.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Do you know what? You know I bought that one?
Yeah.
Bloody evil. Evil. I still cannot do the outside edge.
And is that one of your photographs?
Yeah.
I've had it 6 months.
Ah,
It's laid out on my table.
oh dear.
You can tell how bad it is. I numbered them as I went along. Because I was like, no, I can't do this again.
It's a lovely place.
Oh no, see, that's the one. That's the one. He does love his otters. Oh, he looks a bit mean. He's looking a bit mean, that one, isn't it?
Eating his dinner.
Ooh. Ooh. But I could just see him doing that.
Don't know whether that one
framed up in the
or-
bedroom wall.
It's quite difficult to seaweed, but you don't want them to be too
That one.
easy.
No, that shell isn't evil.
Which one?
One's a Berneray one, and then one is an Outer Hebrides with drone photos that have
Right.
Barra and Lewis and Lewis and Harris.
I think that one, don't you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you heading up or down or
Down.
Down, yes. We started in Lewis and Harris, got the ferry over this morning.
Lovely.
And then we end up bank holiday weekend down on Barra and then ferry over to
Brilliant.
Oban. So yeah.
Good luck. Ferry didn't get in till 11 last night.
Oh no.
It went all technical in Oban.
Did it? Because there was one the one from Ullapool the other day ended up getting delayed because it was helping the Coast Guard.
Please.
Oh, well, that's a nice reason.
Yes.
This is just no, it just put it down.
Well, we have given ourselves an extra day just in
Thank you.
case.
You're like that. You're like that. Yes.
Well, we've liked it all so far, but
It's the best island
Do you
in
think?
terms of. Here's got West Beach. I think is the most bestest sandy
Thank you.
island
Thank you.
beach.
can you drive to West Beach or is it a walk?
This is Navy territory. On the southern interloper.
I can never tell by your accent.
No.
So how long have you been here?
3 years.
So what brought you up?
I have a 90-mile moat down on Barra.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Thames Valley. I mean, that was where I last lived, but I mean, I grew up in the Midlands. So,
Where?
you know, Wolverhampton.
All right.
Well, in all Wolverhampton. I'm a yam, no, but, you know, I was always a black country girl. But, you know, it's the furthest place most you can get from the sea.
Yeah. So how do you find the winters then? Because we were talking to a guy who's been on one of the islands for the last 20 years and he says people move in, they should really come and spend a winter here before they decide to
That's the
buy.
first thing I did. I moved up in October.
Right.
I mean, that's my two boys in the car. And everybody said to me, "Oh, you're mad, you're not going to see anybody for days." And I'm like, can I just let you know that we've just had over 100 degrees in the Thames Valley for a persistent period. I didn't see anybody for 6 days because all I wanted to do was sit naked on my bed with a towel wet. Two fans here. So, not seeing
You had
anybody-
fans? Is that only fans then?
Not those fans. But you couldn't sleep at night without a wet towel blanket and these fans on you. And it was hideous.
Right, yeah.
So, and it doesn't snow up here very often. And it hadn't snowed in Barra for 18 years. And that winter,
So you
we
brought
had
the
the
snow.
deepest snow we ever had.
And you got the
and
blame
was
for
like, I mean, there were some cracking photos I got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it because you feel the seasons.
Yeah.
There are seasons here.
No going back for you then?
No, not a chance. No, I'm going to grow old, grey and die up here.
I was hoping you were going to say grow old disgracefully then.
I can't grow old disgracefully. I've always been disgraceful. Always been disgraceful now. I go back to the mainland and I think you kind of go, oh yeah, I'm ready, you know, I'm ready. And I mean, some people go on and off Barra like putting on underwear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I came here because I want to stay here. And I resent paying £1,000 every time I want to go off with that
This is what we were saying, because obviously we've got a campervan and we were saying if you moved over to the islands, you'd be better paying for storage over on the mainland rather than the
Getting day
cost
ferries.
Yeah.
you know, going as foot passengers.
Well, foot passenger is fine.
Yeah,
That's not a
exactly. It's
problem.
cheap. Yeah.
But you know, like you say, to get my car across.
I think the Barra one is the most expensive one, is it?
Yeah, because it's like 6-7 hours. You know?
Yeah.
And then they give us 45 places. But yeah, it's you can never get back to Barra without staying overnight in Oban unless you're really, really brave. And I'm not. And of course, I'm driving from the Midlands. I can't, you know, I do the driving one, but you can't do it unless you drive overnight.
I mean, we came up from Nottingham.
Yeah.
And we stopped, I mean, because you didn't finish work, did you, till
No.
late? So we stopped overnight in Carlisle and then did the rest of the journey the next day up to Ullapool.
Yeah. See, I get off the, you know, you get up, the boat can vary in time, but you've got to be prepared for them to pull it forward.
Yeah.
Because of issues and whatever. So you're on the go from 4 o'clock in the morning. You dock 12-ish.
Yeah.
First thing you do if you've got any common sense is run to Tesco, get your petrol, or go up the hill and get the petrol. Because, I mean, beware. In fact, that might be a good tip for you. Check the price at the petrol station in Berneray, because when I filled up there the other day, on Monday, it was only $1.39
Right.
for petrol and not much more for diesel. But down in Barra, you're paying $1.55.
Oh, wow. Right. Thank you for that.
One land is the cheapest right now. Well, then you have to use all your miles to get to Barra.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not too bad from and that petrol station is the one next to West Side Motors. So I don't know what the petrol station is called, but literally you've got West Side Motors, you've got the hospital there and McClellan's, McGilvery's and the airport. It's all in that tiny little triangle, and if you hit there after 12 you can get Chinese as well.
Oh, right.
That's always a treat. Well, they always laugh at me when I say, yep. If we want a Chinese takeaway, it's a ferry. It's 20 minutes up to the ferry, 45 minutes on the ferry, hour-ish drive up to Benbecula, 20-minute wait for your curry, and then reverse. So you're talking
That's
a day for a day out for a curry. But there is a nice Indian, but book ahead on Barra.
Yes, I've heard about the Indian on Barra. Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's too rich for
when
me.
I go in my van. It literally is like a food tour of wherever I go. Cake stops.
Did your knees go wobbly? Your voice did.
It didn't.
It did. Because we were just driving along. We were told to look for Fish's house, and
I said, oh yeah, we've got to go and have a look.
We go and have a look. And we were just driving along. Basically, if we go to the end of this road, turn round, we've gone past his house twice. There's no more information than that. Apart from, as we were driving along, there was a chap sorting his bins out. And we said, that could be him, jokingly. And then, lo and behold, it was. And Darryl went, oh.
I said, do you mind being on video? He says, no, please don't. So,
which is fair enough.
Respected that.
Respected that.
But we were very chatty. We spent about 10 minutes chatting to him.
And probably a little bit longer. Yeah. But yes, he was quite happy to tell us about what he's doing and his life up here.
Completely different life, he said, lifestyle. He's crofting like we said before. And
that's what we did and where we're from. So he took an interest in us as much as anything.
And he's converting an old black house into an Airbnb and opening a cafe next year, so
you've got to come back.
We will. Oh, look at that view. So yes, we met Fish. And if you don't know who he is, Keith will put a picture in of him now. What he used to look like when he was lead singer of Marillion. Because if you think of Peter Gabriel in Genesis, it was very similar. And we've still not had breakfast.
No.
So that's his place, over in the distance. Right in the distance, over there. We'll see it better from here, I think. Just past that church building.
So, presumably these buildings here, 'cause he was on about the black house that was on his...
Yes, it must be similar to them.
Property. These must be black houses, or could be black houses.
Yeah.
Traditional, old, thatch.
But it's quite interesting, you know how we've in this series of videos we've talked about peat cutting. He was saying that he's recently cut a load of peat, didn't he?
Yes.
And he's
got to go and collect it.
He's got to go and collect it because no one will collect it for him. So he has integrated himself into the community, hasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
We're walking up to see one of the must-see beaches. With a bit of a story, of course. But this really is supposed to be one of the beaches to see in the Western Isles.
Hey, come here.
Go for a swim. Just have a good look at this beach.
She's first in.
No surprise there. I'd say this is one of the beaches you're supposed to see in the Western Isles, in Outer Hebrides. You come here. You happy girl, go and swim. Have you ever been to Thailand? If you have, do you recognise this beach? Or have you looked at brochures for Thailand and the beaches? Do you recognise this beach? In 2009, a photo of this beach was mistakenly used to advertise Kai Bay, Kaeaebae beach in Thailand. Photographs of this beach were used in their holiday brochures. It's amazing what you learn when you do a bit of Googling, isn't it?
It is. Oops, you nearly forgot then, didn't you, Nab? You nearly forgot.
And see what?
You can see why it's could be used for.
Yes. Running out of superlatives, but yes, stunning will do, won't it? Splendid, stunning, amazing. And people kept saying, why do you want to go to the Outer Hebrides? It'll be so dull.
Go on, here.
And rainy and cold. Well, folks, we beg to differ. And this is one for our Canadian friends. We should say elbows up, Canada. This is the giant McCaskill Monument.